Good morning, dear children. Children, today we are going to start with our new topic. That is chapter 24 of your grammar book. Adverbs. Now, children, adverb word itself tells that the word which adds something to the meaning of a verb is called an adverb. Okay? So when a word adds something to a verb, all of you know what verb is? Verb is the action which is done. So when we add something to that action, that becomes the adverb. Okay? So children, an adverb adds to the meaning of a verb. All right? An adverb tells us how an action is done, when it is done, or where it is done. All right? So remember that an adverb adds to the meaning of a verb, and it tells us how an action is done, when it is done, or where it is done. Now children, just look at the sentences given here. The dog is barking loudly. Now here, can you identify the verb in the sentence? Is barking. Right? It's the verb. And the adverb is loudly. Now how can we say that loudly is the adverb here? Because the word loudly tells us how the dog is barking. So loudly is the adverb of how. Next, the sun is shining brightly. Now children, here is shining is the verb. Right? And brightly is what? Brightly is the adverb here. Now, how? Kaise? Because the word brightly tells us how the sun is shining. Okay? Now, let's look at the third sentence. Anu is running fast. Now, here the verb is running, right? And the adverb is fast. Now here again, the word fast tells us how Anu is running. So children, fast is giving you the answer of how Anu is running. She is running fast. So children, the words like loudly, brightly, and fast. These are the examples of adverbs of how, or we can say how adverbs. Okay? And these words loudly, brightly, and fast are giving you the answers of how the work is done. Like, how is the dog barking? The dog is barking loudly. How is the sun shining? The sun is shining brightly. How is Anu running? Anu is running fast. So, loudly, brightly, and fast are the examples of adverbs of how, or we can say how adverbs. Children, in your class 3, adverbs will give you the answer of 3 different questions. That is how, when, and where an action is done. Alright? So here we learned about the adverbs of how or how adverbs. Now look at these sentences. Manoj is sitting here. Now, here in this sentence, the word here is giving you the answer of where. The word here tells us where Manoj is sitting. So here is the adverb of where, or we can say where adverb. Next, Kapil is standing there. Now again, the word there is giving you the answer of where, kahan, right? The word there tells us where Kapil is standing. Kapil kahan khada hua hai? Next, the aeroplane is flying above. Now children, here also the word above tells us where the aeroplane is flying. Okay? So children, in these sentences, the words here, there and above add something to the meaning of the verbs is sitting, is standing and is flying. So, they are telling where the actions are being done. Okay? So, these words here, there and above are giving you the answers of where the actions are done. Like, where is Manoj sitting? Now, see the question. Where is Manoj sitting? Manoj is sitting here. Where is Kapil standing? Kapil is standing there. Where is the aeroplane flying? The aeroplane is flying above. Okay, so now you have seen that these words here, there and above are giving you the answers of where the actions are done. Okay, so these are what? These are the adverbs of where, or we can say where adverbs. Now we have some other sentences. The baby is sleeping now. Now children, here now is answering to the question when. Kab. Baby kab so raha hai? Now. Right? Next, I got this letter yesterday. Now here, yesterday is answering to the question when. When did you get this letter? Yesterday. Kab mila letter? Yesterday. Next, we will do this lesson tomorrow. Now children, in this sentence, tomorrow is giving you the answer of when. Right? When will we do this lesson? The answer is tomorrow. Kab karoge lesson? Tomorrow. So tomorrow is what? It's an adverb. So now, yesterday and tomorrow are the adverbs of when. Okay? These adverbs are called what? They are called the adverbs of when. Now, yesterday and tomorrow, all these three, they are the adverbs of when. They tell when actions are done. Alright? So children, in these three sentences, the words now, yesterday and tomorrow tell us when certain actions are done. So these words are adverbs and they are adverbs of when, or we can say they are when adverbs. So we have learned that an adverb adds to the meaning of a verb. It tells how an action is done, where an action is done, or when an action is done. Those words which tells us how an action is done, they are called adverbs of how, or we can say how adverbs. Then those words which tell where an action is done, they are called adverbs of where or where adverbs. And those words which tell us when an action is done, they are called when adverbs. Children, you have to remember one thing, and that is that the words which describe a noun, they are called what? They are called adjectives. And the words which describe verbs, they are known as adverbs. Like here also they have written, remember that adjectives go with nouns. Okay? So adjectives describe a noun. Adverbs go with the verbs. And the words that describe verbs, they are known as what? They are known as adverbs. So adjectives go with nouns and adverbs go with verbs. Just remember this thing. Alright? Now we'll understand adverbs better with the exercises which are given in your book. And the exercise is that you have to underline the how adverbs in these sentences. Okay? First, Gopal reads well. So, the how adverb in this sentence is well, because this word tells how Gopal reads. Next, Umesh writes neatly. So here, neatly is a how adverb because it tells how Umesh writes. Milkha Singh ran fast. How? Fast. Okay. Next, the baby was sleeping soundly. How was the baby sleeping? Soundly. Next, the bird sang sweetly. Now here, sweetly is the how adverb because it tells how the bird sang. Next, the moon shone brightly. How? Brightly. He spoke how? He spoke cleverly. The soldiers fought bravely. So bravely is the how adverb because it tells how the soldiers fought. Ajay hit the ball hard. How did Ajay hit the ball? Hard. Okay, hard. The servants swept the floor carefully. How did the servant sweep the floor? Carefully. The baby cried how? The baby cried loudly. My friends helped me happily. Okay? How did my friends help me? Happily. So children, in all these sentences, we have seen how actions are done. Okay? So we have just underlined all the how adverbs. What do how adverbs tell us? They tell us how an action is done. Let's move further to the next exercise. Now here you have to underline the where adverbs. Okay? So some sentences are given and what do you have to do? You have to underline the where adverbs. First, the bus stops here. Where does the bus stop? Here. Okay? So the word here is answering to the question where. Where does the bus stop? The bus stops here. Next, we live there. Where? Where do we live? There. The sky is above. Where is the sky? Above. The earth is below. कहाँ है earth? Below, नीचे. Next, father is sleeping inside. Where is the father sleeping? Father कहाँ सो रहे हैं? Inside, अंदर. Nandan is playing outside. Where is Nandan playing? Outside. So the word outside is the where adverb. Next, God is everywhere. Where is God? Everywhere. The stranger walked away. Now here the word away is the where adverb because it tells where the stranger walked. The doctor came back. Now here back is the where adverb. Next, the traveler looked up. Where did the traveler look? Up. Next, Anu is waiting upstairs. Where is Anu waiting? Upstairs. Next, I did not find him anywhere. Now here also the word anywhere is the where adverb. So children, the where adverbs answer to the question where. Okay? Where adverbs tell where the actions are done. Let's move further to the next exercise, exercise F. Underline the when adverbs in these sentences. Now here you have to underline what? You have to underline the when adverbs. I met my uncle yesterday. Now let's see which word gives the answer of when. I met my uncle yesterday. When did I meet my uncle? Yesterday. Next, we will play the match tomorrow. When will we play the match? Tomorrow. Next, it is very foggy today. It is very foggy today. So today is the when adverb in this sentence. कब foggy day है? आज. Okay, today. The sun is rising when? Now. We were busy when? Then. We will have a dance class when? When will we have a dance class? Today. Meenu gets up when? Early. Some students came late. So, when did some students come? Some students came late. I was sleeping then. कब? कब मैं सो रही थी? Then. The teacher will come soon. When will the teacher come? The teacher will come soon. So children, all these words which we have underlined just now, they all were when adverbs. And when adverbs tell when an action is done. Now exercise G. Children, this you have to do on your own. Now what you have to do here is that you have to underline the adverbs which are given in this paragraph. Okay, so first you will underline all the adverbs and then you will arrange them as how adverbs, where adverbs and when adverbs. तो पहले आप सारे adverbs underline करेंगे और फिर उसको sort out करेंगे into 3 different categories. How adverbs, where adverbs and when adverbs. Okay? Let's move to the next exercise, exercise F. Fill in the blanks with suitable how adverbs. Pick the adverbs from those given below. So, some how adverbs are given in the box. So, you have to use these words to fill in the blanks. So, look at the first sentence. The child answered all the questions dash correctly. Next, Ishant can bowl how? Fast. The old man walked how? Slowly. Do not speak dash near the patient. Do not speak loudly near the patient. Next, it had been raining, so we walked carefully. Next, we knocked at the door gently. My sister can dance well. So, all these were what? They all were how adverbs. Okay? Let's move further to the next exercise. Now here you have to fill in the blanks with suitable where adverbs. Pick the adverbs from those which are given below. Now here also some where adverbs are given in the box, and using them you have to fill in the blanks. First, she left her house in the morning but soon came back. Some people are standing dash. Shall I call them in? Outside. Some people are standing outside. Shall I call them in? Next, please wait for me. Where? Here. And don't go till I come back. Next, look dash. There's a beautiful bird flying in the sky. Look. Where? Up. Please go dash and meet the guests. Where? Please go down and meet the guests. Now exercise day. Fill in the blanks with suitable when adverbs. Pick the adverbs from those given below. Now the adverbs, when adverbs given here are early, then, now, yesterday and late. It is a bad habit to get up dash in the morning. It's a bad habit to get up late in the morning. Next, we should go to sleep dash. We should go to sleep early. Next, dash we were living in Missouri. Then we were living in Missouri. Rohan did not go to school. When? Yesterday. Dash, we are going to play a game. Now we are going to play a game. So late, early, then, yesterday and now. All are what? They are when adverbs. So children, I hope you have understood the concept of adverbs, and you also know that 3 adverbs are there: how, when and where adverbs. I hope you have understood how to use them, where to use them. So goodbye children. We'll meet again next time with a new topic. Thank you children, and please do exercise G. Okay, you have to do it in your grammar book only. That's all for today children. Thank you.